Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So, for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. So, I don't often use this deck. I think I use this introduction almost every time I say that too. But for today's Oracle, we're going to imagine if your person had the chutzpah, the cojones, the wherewithal to tell you how they truly felt, what would they say to you, right? So we're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find you well. Let's take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel called to explore the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to tap into the energy that is very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, you can go ahead and take a look at the Tarot Services menu, which is accessible via the link tree in my bio. There, you'll find a list of the services that are offered. Select the option that makes the most sense to you, as well as the method of payment that is most convenient. Then we can work with that, together. Also, the link in my bio will take you to a button that says Instagram. There, once you click it, you'll have the option of either continuing on to Instagram, or you can go ahead and go to YouTube. I'm trying to grow my presence on both those platforms. I would greatly appreciate any likes, follows, shares, or interactions of any kind. It does help the algorithm, help others to find me, and it also helps me to create better content for you. Also, one final note, it does also allow for a backup, as it were. If something were to happen to TikTok, as the saying goes, we'll always have Paris. Now, let's join Spirit as we receive oracle messages. Remember, these are messages from your person. What would they say if they had the ability to tell you? For some, it's fear. For others, there may be some kind of a blockage where they just simply cannot talk to you at the moment. It could be distance for whatever reason. These are the messages of what your person would like to say. And keep in mind, this is collective. Not every message is likely going to be yours. So use your own guidance and discernment, okay? The timing just wasn't right for us. You were the best thing in my life. That one hits hard. I couldn't let you get close to me. So far, adding up. I wonder if you're happy without me. It was my fault, but I blamed you. We need to let each other go. I want to feel that way again. I know I messed everything up. Bottom of the deck says, you and I were too young. Like I said, not all of these messages may be for you, but as the collective energy is here, I feel like many of these messages may resonate, at least for many of us here in the collective. So let's put these cards away and let's go to the tarot. For today's tarot journey, we're going to be using the Intuitive City Oracle deck. I like that deck. It also, both decks that I chose today, both decks are Oracle and Tarot cards. So, we're going to be asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive, May they help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. So what does Spirit have for us on today's tarot journey? Where are we traveling? What does the road look like? Okay, we've got some. Bit more. Anything else? I feel so. Yep. That's... and those. Okay. Why am I not surprised with the card at the bottom of the deck? I don't think you'll be surprised either. But let's get there, shall we? Now, I've been doing this the last couple of times. I do like this. We're going to mix up the cards that we got. See if we can just let the story unfold. The Death card. Scorpio season. Okay, so Death card is not usually literal death. It does mean an ending and a beginning. With every ending, of course, with every door closing, a new door opens, right? The Death card talks about major changes and or transitions in our lives, like the changing of the seasons, right? Fall gives way to winter. Winter gives way to spring. Spring gives way to summer. Summer to fall. And so the cycle continues. There has been a big change. And we have King of Swords energy. Masculine air sign energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign. Could be sun, moon, or rising, or just somewhere prominent in their chart. It can also be a masculine who's embodying air sign qualities, such as intellect, wisdom, decisiveness, authoritative or authority, right? Someone who may sit in a seat of judgment. They can also be a bit cold, you know, a bit detached, dispassionate, right? The High Priest. This deck is the High Priest, but in most decks it is the High Priestess. Interesting that masculine and feminine are flip-flopped in this deck. I think that's key to our story here. So, the High Priest, if this were the High Priestess, let's look at the card there, but let's keep in mind the energy, okay? All right, so the High Priestess in the regular tarot is intuition. It's sacred mysteries. It's more of an internal feelings, not necessarily external and power and show, like pomp and circumstance, which is what the Hierophant usually represents. The Hierophant is, by contrast, the divine masculine sacred form, and they embody the characteristics of, you know, the visible sign of spirit, institutions, conformity, family, law, tradition, right? Whereas the divine feminine, the internal aspects, the sacred mysteries. Think more along the lines of, you know, the Oracle at Delphi, you know, from Greek, ancient tales of Greece. You know, sacred mysteries, the high priestesses of the, you know, pagan temples. They were connected to the deities or the sacred or the divine in mystical ways. Usually their rituals were done, sometimes at night, in the shadows, in the dark, where they connected to the divine, right? It's not necessarily done ostentatiously or out in public. So I feel like there has been some kind of internal change in the mindset of this divine masculine. That's where I think we're going with this. Sorry, a bit a bit wordy, right? Three of Swords. There is heartbreak and or possibly a third-party situation here. I feel like the divine masculine's heart has been broken. And if we're being honest, I feel like it has been broken for a while. I feel like, too, that this divine masculine has been rather detached from his heart space because he knows that, and keep in mind this is energy, not gender, because he knows that he's been hurt so much in the past. He doesn't want anyone to get to his heart space. but I feel like the divine is changing him. Like I said, a lot of internal work going on here, especially when it comes to healing. I have the Strength card now. This is about courage. This is about boldness. This is about bravery. Seven of Cups. It's also about weighing options. Wishful thinking. Fantasy. Desire. Daydreaming. Justice. Both of these cards are talking about weighing options. Pros and cons. Perhaps this feminine, that feminine. This divine masculine may be weighing those options there in regards to the two feminine energies. Devil card. Ooh. So I feel like what they're doing, I feel like Spirit is also showing this divine masculine a review of their life so far. The image of, what is it? I think Anubis, Egyptian underworld, where they're weighing their soul against a feather, right? So I feel like this divine masculine is being put through spiritual trials. The divine saying, you need to answer for your devilish behavior, you know? Now is a day of reckoning and judgment for you. Five of Cups. I feel like in this life's review, there is this energy of disappointment and or regret. But again, the Five of Cups talks about something that's not finished. All is not lost. There is unfinished business here. We have Three Cups that are knocked over. What this gives is like a quick parallel to Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, right? Where Scrooge realizes that he has three chances. The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future. I get chills when I'm thinking about this. So this masculine doesn't realize that it's not too late to turn over a new leaf. There is time. He will be afforded an opportunity for redemption. But with the Five of Swords, he must lay down his sword. He must agree to stop with the confrontation, with the toxic traits of the past. He must surrender. Interesting, because we have 5, 5, and we also had 1, 5, which is the Devil card. All these fives are indicative of change. The Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, a brand new start, a foundation built on justice and righteousness. Again, truth, clarity. And the Moon card. Interesting. I feel like as we're looking at this, we're kind of getting a peek inside the mind of the divine masculine. I feel like Spirit is revealing all of this. In a way, it's like he was blinded by, I don't know, not wanting to see. I think this is willful blindness, right? Not wanting to see one's actions as toxic. But in this life review, this divine masculine is being woken up. Spirit is forcing them to take a good, hard look at who they are, what they've done, who they've hurt, and is offering options to make restitution here. With the Moon card and the Sun card coming out back to back, what has been hidden is now coming to light. The light of day It's chasing away all the shadows. You can no longer hide, and your actions will be revealed. That light of the sun is being cast on the Six of Cups, highlighting every toxic decision, every hurtful event in this divine masculine's life. And Two of Swords, like I said, this is constant, like the message keeps repeating. He's being offered a choice. Two of Swords, a decision. Four of Wands, step into your power, come into alignment, and work for the divine. Four of Wands, we will take care of you. We will give you happiness and victory. The time is now. Divine timing is at play. But the wheel turns, and it begs for an answer. Six of Wands, success and victory. Or Four of Pentacles, hold back. This is almost giving like, or if you choose not to come into alignment. Okay? Yeah, this is the choice. Four of Pentacles. So you could either have success with the Six of Wands or Four of Pentacles, and this is the card for alignment in this deck. It's a special card. Fail to align or fail to take the divine's offer. And Ten of Swords. Face additional pain. But also, I feel like it's a sidebar message. The Ten of Swords also talks about release. I have a Queen of Cups. Feminine water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This message has been carried out through parts of the collective. It's kind of gone away, but has come back. I feel like Spirit is asking this divine masculine to release a Queen of Cups energy. By releasing this Queen of Cups energy, Six of Pentacles, balance will be restored here. What the masculine is going to receive in exchange is King of Cups. It's access to his heart chakra once again. Because I feel like this divine masculine doesn't truly love this Queen of Cups. There's a familiarity that is there. But this is not the person that is going to lead this divine masculine to his best and highest good. Introspection. The Hermit card. This talks about inner guidance and wisdom. I feel like the divine masculine knows this in his heart. And Knight of Swords is being called to action. Is being given and shown clarity. Eight of Wands. Fast-moving energy. Communication. Manifestations coming forward. Knight of Cups. I feel like the divine is wanting to give this masculine the opportunity to have their heart's desire, to offer their heart to someone who will take better care of it, who will push them, who will help them grow and elevate. It's the same person, Queen of Swords, that they did dirty. It is this beautiful divine feminine who was always in their corner. The person that they turned their back on in favor of something easier. Something that they didn't have to change for. Something that would allow them to stay in their toxic patterns. But judgment is here at last. And a decision must be made. I see the Three of Wands, expansion. And a new beginning, Ace of Wands. A new beginning in creativity and or love, and even possibly entrepreneurship. But I really feel like this is about a relationship. and a union. Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps both. A new beginning. I feel like it is opening up multiple doors here for this divine masculine. And the last card of our set, it's the Empress. The pathway towards spiritual elevation and enlightenment has led this divine masculine to the doorstep of his divine feminine, the Empress. Chills when I say this. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. This has taken a tremendously long time to get here. But the hour is at hand. Union is here. May your manifestations burn bigger and brighter than you can possibly ask or imagine. May your heart and soul receive all of the peace, love, and light that you can absorb. Let's just see where this takes us. So this is the early steps of union. For some, it may take a bit longer, but for others, we've passed the point of no return. Peace, love, and light.